Hi. So I've been getting questions like this, and I posted a response to this one on my Instagram story, which I'm going to share with you. No shade to the person asking it, but I feel like people who ask this type of question don't even actually know what they mean. Iranian women is for them such an abstraction that they talk about it in ways that they would never talk about themselves. Iranian women are not a monolith. How do you want me to represent all of the feelings of a whole population to you in a video? I wonder if people who ask this type of question ever ask themselves whether they feel free or not, and what that means to them in their day-to-day life, not in comparison with somebody else, not saying, oh, look, that person, I don't know, that woman in Afghanistan can't study, but look, I should be so grateful because I can. That's not what I mean. What I mean is, can you locate the feeling of freedom in your own day-to-day life without having to compare to somebody else who has a different situation to you? Do you go about your daily life feeling free? Because my feeling is you don't. Because my feeling is feeling free is not a normal part of anyone's daily experience. Most people are not really free. Most people don't live free lives. But if there's a specific sense of freedom that we're talking about, then I think we should talk about specifics, okay? And then I got a response to this one, which I'm going to share with you as well. Okay, so someone wrote, I live in Germany and I have Iranian female friends who have fled the country because they didn't feel free. That's what they say. And the news narrative over here is that people in Iran are suppressed, they hang people. And then she says about herself, in response to my question, that yes, she does feel free. She feels free wearing what she wants to wear, or study what she wants, work, marriage, travel. I'm assuming the reason she's listing these things is because she assumes that as a woman in Iran, I don't have those freedoms. She's assuming that I don't feel free in these areas. And I mean, since we're talking about how we feel, I feel free in all of these areas. The one that has been a big fight is over how women dress on the streets, how you appear in public. And that has been a big fight over decades, not recently even. Even that has relaxed a lot. And that's why you can see a lot of videos and images coming out of Iran that show women dressing in all kinds of ways. Right? It used to be more restricted, now it's a lot more relaxed. Because that's how social movements work. We fought for it and now we have more freedom. I also want to add that every society has rules and regulations and norms that determine or oversee the way we interact and the way we get to do different things. The Iranian society is not different. There are economic factors, there are social factors, there are family relations that oversee the way people interact and the way people decide to live their lives. And that applies to everyone. But I also want to add, if we're talking specifically about laws, this is going beyond how people feel. And if the question is, are there laws that restrict women's ability? There are certain laws, like I mentioned, around the way women appear on the street. There are laws related to hijab. There are laws related to marriage and divorce. And I think if we want to do that, there are a lot of details and specifics in each area that we can talk about. What I would not engage in is allow this kind of discourse where it starts from a specific thing. For instance, women have to wear a headscarf on the streets of Iran, to Iranian women feel unfree. No one is free. They're hanging people, to this dystopian image of a Muslim society that then is used to justify wars and justify attacking them, to bring them freedom and democracy and to save people and so on. At the same time, I do want to say that it is an important topic and we should be able to discuss it. It's just that the way these types of questions are asked and the way that the conversation is framed does not allow me to even communicate with you the realities and the facts that I know. And it does not allow you to understand what people are talking about when they talk about freedom in Iran.